This is what a degree in sociology or anthropology will do for you, and so much more. Our small and diverse classes give you lots of individualized attention and let you concentrate on your passions, no matter what those may be. Sociology and anthropology view the most pressing local and global issues through a cross-cultural lens, which helps you appreciate perspectives from all kinds of people and prepares you to be fully engaged in finding future innovations and solutions. Hear from some of our majors in their own words about what makes our programs so valuable and engaging.
I didn't know about anthropology until I was doing some research on articles like archaeology, and I realized you can have a job of digging up dirt for a living. And I was like, I've been doing that since I was a kid. That was like my fun thing.
I started to kind of realize I have a passion for helping other people, but I didn't know how to channel that in an academic setting. Dr. Michael Doherty's class, Sociology 241, People and Places, I took it my freshman year and it made me switch to the major. It just kind of opened up my world to just learning about the world in general and how people operate in society.
I knew that if I wanted to be a history teacher, I would kind of focus on the cultural aspect. And then I kind of just stumbled into the anthropology department and realized that's pretty much everything I was kind of looking for, the whole cultural aspect of humanity, and switched my major to that before I started taking any classes. But this is my second year of being an anthropology major, and I'm loving it, so.
I took a class called Social 106, like the introduction of sociology. There were so many key concepts that I personally resonated with, and the major really showed me how I was being exploited in the workplace, and it gave me that sociological perspective on how to navigate society once I leave.
I always recommend people to at least try a sociology course. A lot of the majors here at ISU work well with sociology because most of those courses overlap with gen eds or just general requirements that are required for your major.
It has something for everyone, ranging from the humanities to even like hard science skills like math.
I've talked to a couple students and they've talked about how they just don't know exactly how anthropology fits in within the world, and anthropology in general it fits everywhere. There's many different subfields of anthropology that you can just experience that are a little bit different and a little bit more niche that aren't exactly what you would typically think of.
It's really just a great option if you're still kind of unsure of where you're going to be, while still providing you a bunch of experience.
This past summer, I went to Poland for bioarchaeology, mortuary archaeology field school, and there I got to dig up a 1,000-year-old skeleton. Not only was it a great learning opportunity, but it was also I got to hold the bones of a once living person that had been buried for 1,000 years, and now I'm bringing them back out into the sunlight and kind of giving them a second purpose, because their bones will be studied and assessed to learn what the culture was like.
When I was in Social 112, we went to a low-income area, and then we eventually went to a higher-income area, and we just looked at the differences and the resources nearby, and we were able to compare and contrast the differences between the local grocery stores or the local gas stations compared to both neighborhoods. I was really able to recognize how where you live at matters and how you can struggle based on how much income you're bringing in.
The anthropology department, for me at least, has been fantastic. They've really been able to curate my experience to the way that I want it to go. My osteology experience and my forensics experience has been the best. And working with all the faculty is just the best thing because they're so nice and they're so open with questions, and they really know how to navigate your experience and how to make it how you want it to be.
They're literally waiting for students to come in and ask them questions, and so when you stop by, they're engaging, they're friendly.
I could just talk for hours about the faculty in this department. They genuinely care about me, they care about their students, and they're so willing to meet with you through office hours and things like that. I just think that's what makes the department so special, their willingness to help.
My ideal goal is to get a PhD in dental anthropology, studying the eruption patterns of the third molar. Mine erupted when I was 13. Some people never had theirs develop. Some people only have 2 develop. Why does that happen? I don't know, but I want to know. So that's why I'm going to grad school, to kind of figure that out and hopefully become a professor someday.
I feel like sociology really prepared me for law school because now I can understand people's past experiences. I understand social institutions. I know how to write a paper. I know how to analyze data. I know how to learn. And I think that was the main takeaway, was sociology taught me how to learn.